I had a part-time job, but I just quit because they weren't paying me nearly enough to even put my kid in childcare, so it made no sense to even go.
We got evicted and now we have to find a place to live. It's just really hard. It really touched me.
Welcome to the poverty simulation at Greenfield Middle School.
So the point of today is to give all of our teachers an opportunity to experience a simulation of poverty where every single person takes on a real human who has experienced poverty. They have a name, a date, an age, a life situation, and a family. They take that life and go experience a month of what it would be like to live in poverty. There's services around the room, from a bank to a supermarket, a loan agency to a quick cash, a school, an employer. Every employee is in a group of family of about 4 or 5, and they have to go try to gain certain services given the money they have during that week, giving a time constraint, so they can understand what it might be like to live in poverty.
Don't pay, you're out. Come on, guys.
We have lots of cultures in our district, and we've spent a lot of time trying to let teachers know information about those different cultures. We're considering poverty as a culture that we need to understand in order to service our kids the best that we can.
So being on the provider side of the poverty simulation is very tough too. We want to help people, we want to provide the resources that we can, but sometimes you just don't understand when you don't have enough and you don't have the time that you can't get everything that you need.
What we found is that people that are participating in the simulation, in some cases it has a very profound emotional effect. Either they have lived through some of this themselves and it brings back some of that emotion, or they're discovering the chaoticness of life in poverty for the first time, and it can be very overwhelming.
And after having that stress and that anxiety of trying to get all the things they need to get done, we then have an opportunity to debrief at the end of the experience, where teachers who might have experienced poverty in their own life can say, this is what my life was like, and people that have never experienced poverty can say, wow, I have an idea of what my kids might be going through.
So in the end, these educators and staff will leave with a deeper understanding of the empathy for their students and people in the community even, that what they are going through and they're experiencing in poverty.
And the whole goal and mission is to be able to reach out so we can reach out differently to our students who are experiencing poverty on a day in and day out basis, and treat them with more compassion and more love and more empathy, and truly welcome them into our school and provide them the education that they deserve.